My story takes place in a small countryside in the south. As I tell you this story, it has now been 2 years since it happened. I was 13 years old. One evening, my parents decided to go have dinner at a friend's house, but I preferred to stay home. It was a Friday night, and I was tired. It's actually quite common for my parents to leave me alone at home in the evening, because I rarely go with them when they go out to eat or to parties. So, I'm used to being alone at night. I must admit that I often have this feeling of being watched when I'm home alone, whether it's day or night. But I always thought it was just paranoia, until that night. So, we're at the infamous night when my parents go to dinner at a friend's house and leave me alone. I'm watching TV on the couch with my cat, and then I decide to go back to my room to be on my phone. After several minutes, I hear noises coming from the kitchen, but that is common. But once again, I chalk it up to fatigue and stress. Then, a little later, I hear what sounds like glass being placed on the dining table. The stress becomes more and more intense, and I do the dumbest thing to do in those moments. I went to see, and there was indeed a glass on the dining table. It couldn't have been me because I always have a bottle in my room, and I only drink from it. The stress rises even more, but at the same time, I prefer to stay in denial and tell myself that I left the glass on the table while clearing it. As I'm about to return to my room, I hear something scratching behind the garage door. I'm about to open it, thinking it's my cat wanting to come in, but I freeze when I reach for the handle, and I remember that my cat was on the couch with me earlier. So, I turn my head to check if he's still there, and unfortunately he is, and so is my dog. At that moment, I'm genuinely worried, and I rush back to my room. But on the way back, I notice that my parents' bedroom window and the bathroom window are wide open. I didn't know what to do, so I locked myself in my room with my cat and dog and scrolled through TikTok, trying to forget about this incident. When my parents came back, I acted as if nothing had happened.